type shit. Like Wayne when he was on his mixtape tape shit.
You can hear that shit in your raps.
Yeah, hell yeah.
In Pittsburgh, they were like fucking with Smack DVDs and shit like that.
For sure. We listened to a lot of 3-6 coming up too. That's where like the Juicy influence is at.
Yeah.
You know what was ill about you though, Wiz? I didn't know where the fuck you was from when I first heard it.
Yeah.
Even with the black and yellow shit, I'm like, that's how niggas in Pittsburgh talk?
Yeah,
Because,
exactly.
you know, you got Philly, Philly and Pittsburgh, same thing. You got the same state.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like different, bro.
Yeah, it's totally different.
It was super different, man.
Yeah, we're closer to Ohio, so we're like Midwest a little bit.
But you're originally from North Dakota.
Well, I was born there, and my parents was in the military, so I moved around a lot when I was a kid. But my home base has always been Pittsburgh. That's where my family is. And when my mom left the military, that's where I would be in Pittsburgh, and then I would leave there and then come back. So that's my home.
I think to this day, you probably still like the only.
And Mac.
Yeah, Mac Miller.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
He's Mac Miller. He's Mac Miller.
Yeah, for sure. We was definitely having that conversation where a lot of people like associate me with a West Coast artist and shit like that because they just didn't know what Pittsburgh niggas really sound like. And we have a lot of different sounds. There's a lot of different influences. Like, I feel like Chevy has his own sound, and like Fed, you know what I'm saying? He's got his own sound. And there's a lot of other artists who's coming out of Pittsburgh now who represent different sides of it.
Shout out Trap Hardo.
Hardo like a motherfucker.
R.I.P. Jimmy Wapo. He was crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Wapo was fire.
Was it Jimmy signed you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we had just signed him. Like, there's definitely like different representations of it. I feel like I more like commercialized it just due to, being on the internet and then putting in all of the work, like traveling.
And then selling 8 billion records on fucking Fast and Furious, dude.
The biggest fucking song ever come out of Pittsburgh with Black and Yellow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the anthem for fucking Pittsburgh.
See You Again, bro?
No, for sure.
Is it the most streamed song on YouTube or second most?
Yeah, it goes back and forth between number 1 and number 2.
Who you competing with? Gangnam Style?
A fucking Baby Shark, bro.
Bro,
Yeah, man.
listen, that sounds
From the
like-
Baby Shark, bro.
Hold on. The number 1 and 2 most streamed songs is Baby Shark and See You Again.
Yeah.
Yo, that is nuts.
Baby Shark and him is going next. Yo, that's crazy. That's next level shit, bro.
Fuck, that's nuts.
Number one told.
Word. So when you made Black and Yellow, right? And even now, do you hate performing it at this point?
No, I love performing
Word.
shit. Yeah.
Sometimes when you perform a record 10,000 times.
Yeah, no, I'm
but
not.
it's just
I'm
such
not
a good
gonna do
record, right?
It's a really good record, and it's a good representation of me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could see like if I like fucking had some bad memories attached to it.
Yeah.
But I made that record for the purpose
He
of
pulled up in that Camaro.
to do what it was supposed to do, and it took me to a level, and like I was telling somebody the other day too. You might go 10, 15 years. A lot of my fans are that deep in the game, and they never see me perform yet. They might have been too broke, or they were too young, or blah blah blah. So by that time, when they see me, they want to see me perform that song. They don't want to see the weak ass version of it. They don't want to see the tired version. They want to see that version that they grew up listening to, like that's really gonna affect them.
That's real. I never even thought about it like that.
I gotta.
Because your shit really does span different eras of kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Not only that, different demographics of people.
Yeah, but like a hip hop head, a weed smoker, is going to stumble upon you in some way, shape, or form, and then just go back to the catalog.
Yeah, that's exactly
you know
what
I mean?
happens.
We touched on Mac for a minute, but did you originally put on Mac? Was he like featured on your record first, or was that?
We were signed to the same independent label.
Oh, that's right, Rostrum.
Rostrum.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Got it. And that's how you guys linked up.
Yeah, well, we linked up by being in the studio because he was recording at ID Labs as well, and really learning from the same people who I had learned from. And just through that, he got signed by Benji to Rostrum, and then that's when we started, pretty much coming up in the same system together.
Got it. Yeah, that was very crazy when that all went down.
Yeah, I know, man. It's unfortunate as fuck, and I was.
Booking.com has all kinds of stays because some love a rustic cabin, others find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
Let's get you some help. Stitch Fix. Online personal styling for your size, style, and budget.
That was easy.
Chewy has delightful creations of salmon or beef, sensational options from Fancy Feast.
Growing up in a community where a lot of people weren't educated about their finances, so I feel like
Just saying how proud of a Mac I am, or would be, because you know the music that he made and the name for it.
Yeah, it's a legacy. It lives on. It really does.
Yeah, it does. Man.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to think him and Cousin Todd are somewhere chilling together.
Oh,
I got
for
a bunch of old pictures of them and I'll be like, yo, these characters gotta be somewhere fucking around.
Yeah, no, they really lived it.
That's a fact.
Yeah, they lived it.
I only have one last question. Like, coming up, what music was like your biggest influence? Like any particular artist?
I would say I have like an eclectic music collection. I think just respecting and loving music in general kind of set me apart, and that's where I'm able to create from. I practice at being a rapper, you know what I mean? And anything that you practice, you're gonna get pretty good at. So if I would have wanted to play guitar, I think I would have been fucking the next Jimi Hendrix. But I wanted to rap, like that's the thing that I wanted to do. But I love music, so it could be Barry White, it could be motherfucking Al Green, it could be motherfucking Miles Davis, it could be Janet Jackson. Like, I'm picking apart the music. I'm learning different structures and listening to chords and like all types of shit. So that's what really like inspires me the most. And even seeing music live, like just the feeling that I get from not knowing a song and then figuring out an artist and then diving deep, like you said, and getting their catalog.
Yeah.
Like, that's a really good feeling for me. And like, I really just nerd out by listening.
Same.
Yeah, like
You know what I like to do? I use Spotify.
Spotify is the shit.
Bro,
You
it'll
can
give you
somebody-
recommended artists, and like, you know, I love the Grateful Dead, or I love, I don't know, I love fucking, whoever the fuck I'm a fan of. And their recommended
Yeah.
artists sometimes really lead me down a wormhole.
Yeah.
Where I'll wind up finding some new, whatever type of artist.
Yeah, you can really discover, and then like that gives you a purpose for the next few days.
Right.
It's just like, all right, cool, I'm doing my homework.
You know who I was sleeping on? Shout out to my homegirl Maya. She put me on the Thin Lizzy. You ever heard of them? Bro, I'm gonna text it to you when we're done.
Cool.
Like, I'm like, how did I miss them? They're from the 70s, and their music is fucking bonkers. Like, the fucking instrumentation, the songs is nuts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send that to you.
All right, cool.
But, bro, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Cushion OJ2
Yep.
came out last week. Everybody go stream that. And good talk, you pricks.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Love you, bro.
Love you too.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was fun.
Hi, Donald. I received at one of the shows we did the yarmulke from Kosher Deals. I wore it to temple. Last Saturday, my rabbi's wife came to me. She'd like
On October 21st, 2024, Atlanta police spotted a 2023 Hummer EV